Hello, my name is Rick Phelps. I'm 57 years old, happily married to my wife Phyllis June of 27 years. I'm doing a video documentary starting today, which is January the 1st, 2011. We live in Ohio. We're about 70 miles east of Columbus. Turn down the background music there. My work background includes I was in EMS for 24 years. I was a police officer for many years. I worked in the private sector of security. I also owned and operated a private investigation business for several years. And I worked for the state of Ohio as an investigator for MRDD. That's basically my background work. We noticed about 6 years ago a deficit, if you will, in my memory. I was forgetting little things like codes where I worked at the time. Just basic little things. Went to the doctor and he kind of, well, they did some tests, but he mostly come up with the theory that my daughter, excuse me, had passed away in 1997, and he thought this was an effect from that, which I couldn't disagree more. We went through a terrible time when she did pass away. Jody was her name. And like I said, that was in '97, and we haven't moved past that, but we have dealt with it. We miss her as much today as we did the day she passed, but we knew then and we know now it has nothing to do with my memory problems. So that was 6 years ago. Now we move up to about 8 months ago, and it was getting worse, progressively worse, and I was forgetting the name of streets when we'd be dispatched out for the squad and things like that. And so I told my wife, I said, well, I'm going to have to do something. I told my bosses at work the problems I was having, and well, let's cut to the chase. To make a long story short, we was on a call one night, one morning actually, and a 4-year-old child was involved. She was having seizures, and we got there. The child was blue, and we initiated CPR, and we got her. It was a little boy. We got him to the hospital, and he was pronounced dead about an hour later after working him. That was my last EMS call. It affected me terribly. It wasn't that the child died. I'd been on many cases, or runs, I should say, where children had passed away, and it's never easy to deal with, but this one was different, and I knew it was different, and I knew I just couldn't do this type of work anymore. So from that day forward, I haven't worked. I went back to my doctor, who then finally sent me to, well, several neurologists, and I had MRIs and blood work and the whole gamut, and they come up with the mild cognitive impairment disease / early onset Alzheimer's disease. And so we've been dealing with that ever since. Since that time, I have started the website Memory People. It has grown. We've only had it about 4 weeks, and it has grown to over 70. I believe we have 73 people now, and we have some counselors on there and caseworkers. We have professional people. We have everyday people. We have people from all over the United States. We have people from the United Kingdom, Nova Scotia, Canada. It's just been real good. So I wanted to do this video documentary of myself, sort of as a progressive thing to see or to show how this disease progresses and how I talk, how I try to remember what I'm even saying. We have I want to mention this, we have a African gray parrot. He's right over my left shoulder here in his cage. He's being very quiet now, but in the course of the next few days or videos or whatever, you'll probably be able to hear him. He mocks and repeats about everything we say around here. So anyway, that's the deal. This is going to be a video documentary. I guess that's what I'd call it. It's January 1st, 2011. My wife's at work. I'm starting this video, and I'll give you a basic rundown of my past history. I can't pause this. That's the only thing I really don't like about it, but that's about all I'm going to say for right now. I haven't got anything else wrote down. That's why I'm drawing a blank, but that's going to happen a lot, I'm sure. But there'll be some ups and downs in these videos, I'm sure. There'll be, I have good days, I have bad days. I have good hours, I have bad hours. I do want to say that I have met the 70-some people we have on Memory People. I've met at least, I mean, not met as in personally, but I've talked to and met at least a dozen or maybe two of them that I talk to daily, and they have changed my life and my outlook on this disease dramatically. So I may have been the one that started Memory People, but they are the ones that make it the site that it is. I'm going to contact a gentleman named Ken Mundy from the Alzheimer's.org organization here in Ohio, I guess, and try to get some involvement with some speaking engagements or something, so I can bring this disease to the awareness here in Ohio and where I live and things like that. I got with I can't think of his name. Norms, that's it, from the United Kingdom, and he was telling me about a memory cafe that they have over there. And I did some research on that, and I'm going to be starting one of them up here in the near future with some help of some good friends here in our local area, my wife. I'm going to start with the churches here locally and see if they'll get on board, which I'm sure they will. And I believe right now I'm starting to ramble a bit, so I'm going to close and I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'm not going to make these videos long, but they are going to be interesting, I hope. And like I said, thanks for watching. My name is Rick, and I'll see you tomorrow.